got the Kyosho Fazer Mark II. I really wanted to get the Dodge Charger that they've got, but that kind of sold out. I missed the train on that one. But cool, it'll be the same platform underneath anyway. So this is a ready to run system. It's got everything that you need in there except for probably batteries, and it's brushed. The ESC might be able to take a brushless motor. I need to check. It's supposed to have a waterproof steering, servo, and low profile tyres. I would have loved them tyres to be deep dish, but they're not. Okay, so again, this is carrying on with a 110 scale shootout. Want to check this little bad boy out, see how it compares. The only upgrade that I have bought for this is the HD drive shaft. Okay, and that's just, if I put a brushless system in there, that's the only thing I think is going to have an issue. So yeah, okay, let's crack it open, have a look inside. So, what have we got here? A lot of Japanese writing. Let me turn it around. Okay, so that's more like it. Alright, so that's the radio system. Nothing amazing, guys. And the most 110 scale cars, guys, the systems that come are just very brushed and basic. I don't know what the top speed is. I'm not expecting anything amazing. This is longer than the normal ones. The normal ones have a wheelbase of 257. This is 260mm. The wheelbase is, and the car I think is just a little bit longer than the normal 110 scale ones. And that's basically it. Are them oil-filled shocks? Yeah, they are. That's a good start. It's got bearings, so fully ball raced, and it's got these supposed to be looking like brake discs. But yeah, nothing amazing out of the box, but it'd be pretty cool to see how they perform out of the box stock, some of these. So this is supposed to be a new design. It's got a shaft driven four-wheel drive system that's inside it. It's got two bevel gears, front and rear, and the batteries are mounted with a probably Velcro system, and it's got steel differentials. And yeah, let's have a look. How does this little bad boy look? Let's have a wee look at it. Come on. Okay, I did like the body shell. I thought, it's got decals on it, but I thought I could do a bit of a mod, put a few more decals on that. So yeah, I like it when they secure cars in, because you don't know sometimes when they come in the post which way around they are, because they don't have it on there. So that's pretty good. And they've got little handles on the side, so hopefully you should just pull out. No, it won't. It's all taped. I have to cut that. Got my X-Acto blade. Let's get on with this. I'm not being as loud as normal. My cat's sleeping on the sofa, so don't disturb the poor guy. Okay. Let's get the system out as well. Alright. Most of the time people sell off the radios, guys. You want to make a bit of cash back, sell the radio off. If you've got a Flyer Sky, just buy another receiver. Costs you like £7. And then that's the book, the manual. Alright. So yeah, I mean, that's what I would normally do. I don't really buy things brand new. If I could find something better second hand with money knocked off, I'd prefer it, because as long as it's, you can tell when someone's not used something so much, guys. It's usually the underneath of the car that gives that away. So if you've already got RCs, and that's the benefit of having previous systems, is you can just put one of your old systems in there if it's a roller, or you can just put your transmitter and stuff in there. So yeah, basic setup. I just want to see how good the exploder diagrams and instructions are. So telling you how to put the battery in, so it's aimed at people that are new, and some of the controls on the throttle. Alright, I'm not going to waste too much time on this. Okay, just want to see the exploder diagrams, where are they, and how good is the information on assembling and disassembling the car. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. there's English on there, so it does help rather than just pictures. Sometimes things aren't too clear. Right. Woo! Don't fall. Look at that baby. There must be cable ties to cut. Yep. I got my scissors. I'll do with this little bad boy. I'm not cut myself. Don't cut towards yourself. Cut away. Okay. Ooh, come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Right. Feet last. Here we go. Don't worry, it's going to be on the display stand. I've got to pull my cloth here. Right. It will be on the display stand, guys. We'll have a proper good look at it. Let's take this off. Ooh, some people, that's a really satisfying sound and image. Right. Okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I like that. Bright orange. They should have done more of that with the black. Wherever the black was, they should have gone more with that. That'd look mad. But yeah. White nowadays just looks translucent, man. Doesn't look opaque. Anyhow, just got the car while I started running it down. That might be a bit... See, 1/8 scale, guys, right cars, I found that was an issue when you brake. The front of the car would hit the floor. So I would raise up the body just a little bit at the front. And sometimes, because the bodies were quite long, I'd actually put a foam piece in there to hold the body up. Hopefully, won't have to do that with 10 scale stuff. Come on. There's always one, isn't there? Playing hard to get? I'll get you. Right. So yeah, body shell's going to need reinforcing. It's nice. It's got some decals on the roof as well, but that will need reinforcing. That's a thin body shell. And I'm gonna show you how to do that, guys. And I don't do everything. What, you know, I'll just do the front, a bit of the sides, maybe just a little bit of the back. But the front is where you really cake it on. The more you put it on the front, it won't crack, it'll bounce. Trust me. If you cake it on the front, you put the tape on, cake it on the front, you know, it won't crack. What will basically happen in impact, it'll bounce because you rubberise the front of the car. But we'll be doing that at some stage. Okay, well that is nice. I like a little bit of bling, you know, on a stack car. So it's got a bit of aluminium, and even though they're probably fake brake calipers there, but still looks pretty cool. Shock action. Okay, you can't really tell too much, but it's alright. What do the wheels feel like? Soft. They're gonna balloon. Yep, they are. Okay, and that's a brush system. I might even sell all this off, you know. I might even sell it off because you really want to sell it off before you start using it. Once you've used it, it's not going to have that same value. Like now on eBay, you could put that on for new other, because it's just been pulled off a brand new car, and you'll get more money for it. I don't know. I do want to show you its stock, but I'm thinking that, you know what, it's max you're probably going to get out at 30 miles an hour with that system. Okay, so the drive shaft is plastic, so yep. And you can get HT outdrive cups as well. So, yep. Battery tray is pretty big, good size. Could fit a 3-cell LiPo in there, no problem. I like the way they mounted the on-off switch, and the fact that the aerial is not sticking up out of the car. I don't know why people are doing that on the 110 scale cars at the moment. Drive shafts, whoa, what is going on here? What is going on here? Wow. That's different. Look at the size of that plastic dog bone. That's big. What is that system? Well, I haven't heard complaints. So long as it works, who cares? Okay. Alright. So, I don't think the tyres are going to last long. There's not much tread on them as it is. And they're going to balloon. And they'll probably come off the rims. That's just me thinking out loud, guys, yeah? But yeah, to make money back on this, what would I do? If I had a better system to put in there, I would probably sell that off. You'd probably get, I don't know, man, 40, 50 pound, if that, for it. Yeah, servo, I'd keep it, it was fast enough. And the body shell, if I thought it was not brilliant, which I'm not really that impressed with it. Looking at it up close, they should have really done, you know, light buckets on it. Nothing special, man. Nothing special. So yeah, okay, it's pretty cool, guys. They're about £240, these. But yeah, if I'm only gonna drive this, because if this was me and I wasn't gonna drive it for you guys to show you, I would sell the wheels, I'd sell the system off, the radio system, I would sell off the motor and the ESC, and I'd throw my own stuff inside it. I'd make my money back. I'd probably make half the money of the car almost, just by selling that stuff off. So, for you guys, I'm gonna lose £100, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll see how this little bad boy handles and drives. And I might drive it with another body shell on, because I don't think that shell's too strong. I want to reinforce it first. Okay. Here we've got the radio system, and this looks like a big, nice spaceship. Okay, not really kid friendly. It's quite big, is that? But it's proper. It reminds me of the old radio systems we used to have. Should be 4 batteries. Yep, that's good. But it's not very streamlined. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm torn between this, because now they're either bringing out them really tacky, look like toy, black transmitters, or you've got a choice of a big spaceship thing like this. Okay, you can charge the batteries while they're in the remote. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know what NPADG is. Maybe it's servo reversing. I don't know what that is. Well, it'd be so cool if you could shift gears. The only thing I miss about Nitro, right, guys, is the shifting. You know, when the gears would shift into second or third. That was just beautiful, man. It sounded nice. But apart from that, I don't miss anything about Nitro. So the reversing switches are there. So what's this stuff at the back? I'll have to look into that. Okay, how does it feel? Yeah, not too bad. There's not too much throw on the actual car, and it's angled, which is pretty crazy. Alright, okay. Yep, alright. The receiver's fitted in, it's over here, which is pretty surprising. There's no receiver box. And what I've noticed with 110 scale cars, I know you're driving them on road, but they do get dusty, man. And you're gonna get dust in there and all over your car. Okay, wow, there's some bits and bobs in a bag over here. And alright, cool. There's some more of these great disc look like hub things. That's pretty cool. Use them on other cars. We've got a tool there, which is a bad tool. Who do you make that tool? And they cost £6-7 or something like that. You've got a binding stick, and you've got the thing to bind it as well. And then you've got servo arms. But that's not bad. That's not bad. I didn't really get anything else in the other cars, so that's pretty cool. Alright. So, yep, we'll put that on the display stand, have a look at it, and hopefully other bodies can fit on there, but I don't think they will. Let me just try and just see. No, they never make them the same, man. It's just a headache if you're going to have to start cutting up body shells to fit them onto cars, man. Yeah. It'd be nice to be able to put different shells on different cars, like cutting all the holes up. Again, your body shell looks dumb when you've got 3 sets of holes on each mount. So yeah, the wheelbase is kind of alright. It's a little bit long. Yeah, it's a little bit longer. But yeah, you'd have to, if you're gonna do 110 scale shells. Is that the case for all of them? Let's have a look. If you're gonna put 110 scale shells in it, guys, you'll be cutting new holes or magnetising them and put the magnetic posts. Alright, well, that's not too bad. You'll probably get away with that. So yeah, they will fit. Yeah, they will fit. What's the width like? Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, can't see it. Sorry guys, I've got the camera looking away somewhere else. So yeah. Okay, right, anyhow, I don't think that's too impressive. It's okay, not a bad system, but I don't think that stock system is going to be doing much. I've just got a feeling it's going to be pretty dead. But yeah, but I don't know, again, it's that translucent kind of white. It's not a brilliant kind of white, it's not a pearl white. A lot of body shells are just, I don't know, man. Maybe because they haven't backed them with a darker colour. So that would make a difference. It would make it more opaque. Yeah, I think that's what the problem is. Okay. Right, okay, let's watch this. See this little bad boy in action. Cool. Okay, guys, we'll get a bit of a look at it on the display stand. And Kyosho say that this is the base. So the Fazer Mark 1 must have been the basic touring car. And then they've said that it gets a full model makeover. So a lot of the bits and bobs on here look like they're improvements from the last platform. So I do like the fact that they're giving you a choice of 2 offset brake discs, wheel hubs, with like dummy calipers. They're just for styling, guys. They're not functional, and they're compatible with 190mm and 200mm body widths. Okay, I'm glad they've kept that in mind. Awesome. Alright, okay, right, so they throw the offset out. Right, so if you've got a 200mm body, you put the one with more of an offset, and that throws out the wheels to fit under, right, okay, I get it, to fit under that body shell. Right, cool, good idea, awesome. The bearings have got all the way around it, and they've got newly designed shocks, which they say are a step up from the previous models. And they've got optimal front and rear geometry and balance, so it's supposed to give you a simultaneous handling and precise control. So we've seen it without the body on, so you kind of know what I'm talking about. The radio system, guys, the 2.4 GHz synchro KT-231P plus transmitter, and you've got throttle trim on there, steering trim, you've got throttle EPA, you've got steering dual rate on there, just with a simple turn of a dial. So the ESC is the Kyosho Speed House, I think. It's supposed to be waterproof. It's a 60 amp ESC, and it's got DIN connectors on it. It's got 3 modes. You've got forward, brake, reverse, which is the main setting on there, and you've got forward and brake, and then you've got forward and straight to reverse. It's compatible with 7.2 or 8.4 volt NIMA and 2S LiPo. Oh man, if only it was 3S, that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, 2S isn't really doing it, man. I mean, it's okay, it's alright if you're going to gear it up a little bit, or if you've got a fast motor with a lot of kV, but if you don't, you need to really put more power in there. And the motor is basically a 550 can, it's 14 turn brushed motor, and it's supposed to have a long can with a steel ring around the motor case, which provides internal cooling fan. Alright, okay, which provides efficient torque and high speeds. That's just like the Summit motor. That used to be it was a Titan motor, I can't remember what number, and the early E-Max. So they'd have a fan inbuilt in there, and when the car would turn, the fan would basically cool the motor, which is a good system, pretty cool. I'm just surprised that more companies don't do that. Do brushless run cooler, is that why? So you never really see that on a brushless motor. So the tyres, guys, are the low profile tyres, and you've got mesh wheels on there. The car is basically the Acura Nsx Gt3 race car, and the Acura Nsx Gt3 made its debut as a racing car in 2017 in accordance with the FIA GT3 regulations, and it's basically got an unmistakable aerodynamic form and has been realistically created in a 1/10 scale with a front splitter, large rear wing and rear diffuser. Okay, cool. So the technical data, guys, so the length of it is 460mm, the width is 200mm, the wheelbase is 260mm, the tread is front and rear, so it's the same, you can swap them around. The 174mm tyre front and rear. Hang on. So the front and rear, it says tread 174mm, The tyres are the same, 66 by 25 millimeters. The weight of the car is 1,620 grams. The gear ratio is 6.54 to the ratio 1, and the motor is a G14L motor. So to get this up and running, guys, you basically need 4 AA batteries, you need for your transmitter, and you need a battery for the actual car. It doesn't come with it. Okay. So, let's see this little bad boy when it's out, running about.